Yay! Okay, so I'm on page 250, about 100 pages away from the conclusion. And I wanted to know, did any of you find that you were literally holding your breath and just riddled with a deep sense of anxiety while reading the scenes of confrontation between Vanessa and Strain? And I don't mean the scenes in 2017, I mean the scenes when she was still underage, and like when she has these moments of realizing, yo, this dude is a creep and he's been lying to me and manipulating me. I hold my breath through all of those scenes because I know that at the end of them, inevitably, Strain is going to talk her down and manipulate her and lull her back into this way of existing where she's living absolutely in his shadow. He talks until he's able to pull the wool back over her eyes. And it is so upsetting and frustrating. The entire book is so, I'm just angry on every single page because I hate Strain and I hate men like him, and I hate that this is a reality for girls across the world, that rape culture perpetuates grooming. I'm just so frustrated by this book. Now I'm on page 274, and I have realized that this book speaks a lot about cultural obsessions with beauty and with youth and how that obsession impacts young girls and women. It's not spoken about as often as I think it should be. I think that this shows up in the book community a lot, where books where characters very clearly are written to be in their 30s and are actually like 17 to 19. These characters at later stages in life just don't sell, or there's a hesitance to put those books on the market because of assumptions that they won't sell. This book definitely gives a lot to think about. I'm really enjoying it. The writing is nowhere near as remarkable as I was expecting it to be given all of the glowing reviews, but it's absolutely unputdownable, which is always a good thing.
Can we just appreciate this tactile cover? It is such a nice shade of gray, and it has such great, it has such a nice sensory, it's a beautiful sensory experience to run your fingers along this cover, and I really like it. Shake it like a salt shaker.
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 Also, just like, look at this precious creature. Also, why is she laying on the pillow like that? Like, I know you can't see, but it's literally just like her top lip that's on the pillow. Okay, hi. I woke up at an ungodly hour. I think it's like 6:30. And I have all this energy. I showered, I put my face together. I'm about to take Akasha on a long walk. Today I'm going to be doing, I probably won't be doing a lot of updating throughout today because since I want to use all of this energy, okay? I don't know where it's coming from and I feel like it could leave at any moment. So I'm gonna do a bunch of reading if I can. I am going to try and do a bunch of cleaning and running errands and taking the dog to the dog park at least twice today because sometimes I just don't have the energy to stay as long as I want to. So I want her to benefit from my energy as well. And I definitely want to work on writing book reviews because I'm so behind on my book reviews and doing journaling. I just need to be better at doing my book reviews immediately and doing my book journaling immediately after finishing a book. Before I do that, I figure I will do an unboxing of the Feminist Book Club box, my favorite book subscription box, and it's not just because I'm partnered with them. I was following them long before I was partnered with them. I loved every single one of their boxes long before I was partnered with them, and I absolutely adore the mission, the founder, the fact that it's a local book subscription box, all of that. So let's do a quick unboxing. The box comes in this brown box every single month with the logo, and each box every single month has a different a different theme that pertains to feminism. So March the theme is to read Caribbean, and this box was co-curated with Decentered Lit, which is a book subscription box in the Caribbean, which is freaking phenomenal. I absolutely love to see it. FBC every single month centers and spotlights a particular charity that they donate a proceed of their portions to. So the charity for this month is E for Life, which was founded in 2008 in response to a dire need to support women and children living with or affected by HIV and AIDS in Jamaica. Every single month it features companies that they're spotlighting and how to support and get in touch with these companies and follow them. And these companies are all always queer owned, woman owned, you know, etc. And I absolutely love this. And then it gives you a sneak peek to the theme for April, which is climate justice. And I just read an incredible book on climate justice. My TBR cards made me pull it. It was How Beautiful We Were. I did a review for it on Instagram. I will leave it linked down below. That book could very easily be my favorite book of the year. But let's not even get into that. So the first thing I pulled out from this box is Tropical Escape, and this is a 4-ounce soy candle that is by Desi Essentials Candle Company. Oh, this smells like Black Girl Beauty. Okay, it smells like Black girl hair. Warm days in the sun. I cannot wait to light this. And then we have a headband. This looks a little too big for my head. I feel like I have both a big and a small head. Okay, like it's a big head, but the circumference part is little. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a big face and a little head, and this ain't gonna work for me. But I bet I could like clip it in the back with some bobby pins and make it shorter. I love that every single box includes a handwritten note from Renee. I save all of these notes that she sends me. And then another thing that's featured in this box is this smoky hot sauce. This hot sauce is called Biscaya, from a company that was established in 1986. They are a Caribbean hot sauce that was born in Brooklyn. So I'm excited to try that. And then the book that's in the box is Here Comes the Sun by Nicole Dennis Ben. I loved Patsy by this author, and so I'm really excited to read Here Comes the Sun, which came out before Patsy did. I can't imagine her writing a book that outdoes Patsy, so I'm really, really excited. You can get 15% off using my discount code, which is bowties. I will leave that linked down below. I say this all the time, and I know y'all are sick of hearing it, but I truly think that if you are going to spend your money on a book subscription box, you cannot go wrong with Feminist Book Club's box. You just can't go wrong. It is affordable. It has a great mission. It is inclusive. I've had really good experiences with the company, and I just have a lot of trust in them. I'm gonna stop gushing. Oh, another cool thing is that members of the FBC Club get exclusive access to exclusive author interviews and chats and such. And there's just a lot of really great perks. There's also a podcast associated with the Feminist Book Club box. There's just lots of great things that this company is doing, and I'm very excited that they continue to partner with me. Okay, so I'm going to do the things that I need to do today, and I'll talk with y'all later.
It would be if I could afford it.
Yeah.
Had a really great play date with our neighbor, and now she's napping behind me. I have been working on journaling for a while now and writing reviews. I love getting caught up on my book journal. And then I'm gonna film a bunch of videos because I'm just like, I'm feeling confident today, you know what I'm saying? And then hopefully get some more reading done. Hey. And I've been craving pastelón, so I attempted to make it for the first time in my life, and it came out so good. And for those of you who aren't familiar with what pastelón is, it is described as a Dominican lasagna. I completed my dark Vanessa, and I was pretty surprised that I ended up giving it 5 out of 5 stars. Like I had said earlier, I was enjoying it, but I wasn't wowed, and it really was that last chapter, the last few chapters that just spoke to my heart, and there was a plot twist I didn't see coming. It was really, really good. I definitely enjoyed it, and thank you for watching another Bow Ties and Books production, and I will see you in my next video.